you, I have got a sweat on. How is everyone doing? Happy Sunday. Welcome to a slow Sunday vlog. 1 second. I just have to go get my sliders. I don't like being in the kitchen without like slippers or slides on. How is everyone doing? If you're new to my channel, welcome in. My name is Charlotte. I do some vlogging, I do some sit down videos, and if you're a returning viewer, welcome back. I thought I'd do a slow Sunday vlog today. It is more of a slow Sunday afternoon because the time is 1:30. Oh, it's nearly 2. I had a very slow start to the day. It was really nice and luxurious. Me and Doug stayed in bed till literally like noon. He's gone to the gym and I thought I'd pop out and get some bits. I needed to pick up a parcel from Boots. I needed to get some cleaning stuff that we couldn't get yesterday and just a few bits that I forgot to order on the food shop like I do every week. I'll show you what I got. It's nothing that exciting. I got 2 carrots. I got some decaf coffee capsules. I got some red wine vinegar. Doug requested some of this shaped pasta because he's going to make a pasta salad. I got some sugar, washing up gloves, sieve cleaner, cream cleaner, power hob cleaner for the induction hob. This is so good. It's the Tesco own brand one. And then I got some peonies because they're £5 on club card at the moment. They're not very good ones. They haven't got a very good selection. And to be honest, I was hoping to get some burgundy or some cream ones, but I haven't seen any in any supermarkets and I need to get them from a florist and I haven't had the time. From Boots, I had to order in my cleanser, my ordinary cleanser, squalane. I realised I've been calling this squalene for like months and it's squalane. So I had to order that. And then I also got some cheap razors and an eyebrow pencil, and that is pretty much it. I'm very, very thirsty. It's very hot outside. We're in a bit of a mini heat wave. It's like summer full swing at the moment. And I went out in leggings and I'm really regretting it. I should have worn a dress because I'm getting like sweat marks all over my top. Jesus. Sorry. Anyway, let me just put this away. Yeah, it's been ages since I've done like a slow Sunday vlog, so I thought it would be nice for all of us to just hang out. There's not a huge amount on the agenda, if I'm completely honest. Just a few bits that I want to do. I feel like I can never get a full angle of myself in the kitchen. It's either like my head's missing or the food's missing, so I'm just going to bend down and talk to you. I don't know if you've ever had it, but there's this sandwich at Bagel Man, this bagel at Bagel Man called the Aphrodite, and it's cream cheese, olives, basil and sliced fresh tomatoes, and it's literally amazing. It's like my favourite bagel. And I need a little bit of lunch, and I had almost all the ingredients in to make this happen, so I thought why not. And I haven't eaten really yet today. I've just had a nice coffee and that's it. I'm hungry, so yeah, this is my lunch. There's definitely some things that I want to get done, but we're moving at a slow and beautiful pace today. I have got work tomorrow and I am in the office tomorrow, and that's fine. We'll get all that stuff ready together. Never get these to stay open, but I'm just gonna shove slices of tomato in there. I'm gonna say this would be a good work lunch, but the tomatoes might go soggy. Then I think I can do some olives in there. I know I probably shouldn't cut these with a bread knife, but I'm not dirtying another knife. I've done some more even distribution tactics, and that's my beautiful lunch. It looks a bit dry. I promise you it won't be. I thought it would be nice to do a slow Sunday because I'm trying really hard to not have the Sunday scaries. I've had the Sunday scaries quite a lot lately. Even when I'm not going into office, I don't know. My work is not really like that stressful. I mean it probably is. I just don't get like easily stressed. But it's been very busy lately. Yeah, and I think it's just leading me to have like a case of the Sunday scaries. So yeah, I'm hoping we can eliminate that. This vase is probably a bit small, but we're gonna make it work. I don't think these are very good quality. I really like bowl of cream peonies. They're kind of one of my favourites, I think. Either that or like the peachy coloured ones. Actually, do you know what? I love them all. I actually really do love them all. Did her a bit too short. That's not very gorgeous looking, is it? Oh wow. The only reason I did them in this vase, which is from Oliver Bonus, is because I thought, oh, you know what? I've done them loads recently in the fish jug and you're probably all really bored of seeing that. But they're really ugly right now and I've really butchered the trimming. I did it for you, okay? In the true nature of Slow Sunday, I was trying to decide what I wanted to do next, and I decided that I simply cannot do anything until I have another iced coffee. So that's what we're doing. You may call me gluttonous and you may call me greedy, but this morning I had an iced coffee with this vanilla and white chocolate milkshake from M&S, and I just put a shot of espresso in it, and that's exactly what I'm doing now. I'm gonna have a decaf because it's 3 p.m. Simply divine. I'm gonna do a long shot. I'm just doing some plant maintenance. Time to water them, basically. I haven't fertilised any yet this year. I use this fertiliser like every other water in the summer. It's 10 ml. It's a seaweed plant extract called Plant Food. It's by Between Two Thorns. They're like a Brighton based plant shop brand. It's made from seaweed. So yeah, I'm just gonna water them. I'm gonna water them one by one because I'm fertilising them, and not all of them have dishes that I can do it in. So I'm basically gonna put them all in this and bottom feed them. My pea study probably doesn't need to be bottom fed and it's too big, but I'm gonna do them all in here actually. Let me set you up because I'm gonna do you on a little time lapse and hopefully see if we get any cool like plant movement stuff. I feel like the plant watering probably went really badly. I don't actually feel like they moved that much, but hopefully it's not too bad and you won't see. I'm just sorting out my fridge. I have a few leftover veg that aren't going to make it through another week. Going in my recipe book to make some pickles, basically. This is, let me get to the page and then I can show you. This is one of my favourite recipe books. This is Repertoire by Alice Hart. If you're vegetarian or vegan, this is a great book to have. I'm going to be following her pink pickles recipe. I've done my own quick pickles before, and you can find like loads of ratios online. I just didn't realise that she had a pink pickles recipe in this when I was having a flick through it last night, and I've chopped up some radishes and I'm going to do some red onions. I don't have light soft brown sugar, that's really annoying. But yeah, I thought I'd give it a try, although I realise now looking at it I don't have light soft brown sugar. I've only got like caster sugar, but I think that should be okay. It does say that you can use it without, you don't have to heat this one up either as well. It's just a quick pickle. Yeah, this is the recipe. You can pause. I'm not going to follow measurements. I'm just going to go with what red onions I have, to be honest. I'm gonna add some aromatics in there if I can get them open. Peppercorns, just shove them down the side. My eyes are literally leaking so bad from chopping the onions. Where are my bay leaves? Gonna chuck a bay leaf in there. Quite a lot of fresh dill as well that's on the turn, so I'm gonna shove a bunch of that in there. And then I'm gonna add some finely sliced ginger, probably just 2 slices because this is a small jar. I should have done a bigger jar, but I didn't want to do more, so let's just shove them. Looks pretty good. Get our liquid together, shall we? This recipe is for 2 jars. I'm gonna just try get it all into one. This is only a 300 ml jar, so I think it should be fine. 150 ml red wine vinegar, 1 teaspoon sea salt flakes, and then 150 grams of sugar. I've done this before and I've never done it with red wine vinegar, so I'm going to see how this is because I think I'll really like this recipe. And you don't need to heat this one, which I really like. It is a lot of sugar, isn't it? So these should be ready in 1 to 2 days. You need to use them up within 4 to 6 weeks. I don't know if this is going to dissolve. This is a very full jar. Pop another bay leaf on the top. These are only fridge pickles, so I don't think we need to worry about the air bubbles too much, to be honest. And that is my beautiful jar of pickles, quick pickles. In the fridge they go. I got this book for Christmas. I would really, really recommend it. What I like about it is that it's got seasonal brunch like menus at the back. So it's got relaxed vegan autumn dinner with all recipes from the book. It's got a winter supper, a make ahead summer dinner, and it tells you like what order to do things to make ahead. So 2 days ahead, prep the courgettes, a day ahead, make the tart, when ready to serve, blah, blah, blah. And yeah, the recipes are just really, really nice. I really want to start like working my way through it. This one that really catches my eye is the baked red onion petals with a vinaigrette. I feel like that would be a really good side or a good salad base. There's another one that's like a miso tahini mushroom. And there's also a shallot soup, shallot, I don't know which one it is, but there's a good soup that looks amazing in here. And the photography is just gorgeous. So Really recommend trying to get back into cookbooks. I want to start working my way through that. Anyway, let's tidy up. I'm just going to talk to the camera, so don't be weird. We're just going for a walk. We thought it would be really nice. Stop it! We thought it would be really nice, gorgeous day to go for a walk, and I want Doug to buy me an ice cream, but the weather is like, it's so grey outside. It's still warm though, isn't it? And it's windy. I've seen people walking around with nothing on. I mean, like, you know, like looking warm. And my New Balance over there. So we're going to walk probably to Morocco's because that's where I want an ice cream from. I hope there's not a queue. God, you could at least look happy to be here.
That was.
Queuing at Morocco. Why are people queuing?
Seaside.
What if my ice cream blows off the cone? We're home and I'm suitably messed up from the wind. We ended up having a cone for Doug, and I ended up having a cup, 2 scoops blueberry cheesecake, Reese's Pieces ice cream. I didn't really want 2 scoops, but I wanted 2 flavours, and now I'm kind of full and living in regret slightly. I just got the washing in. It is 10 to 6 and I'm just quickly doing my thumbnail for my YouTube video that's going to go live at 6 because I realised I scheduled it to upload, but I haven't done any of the title or anything like that, so I'm just doing that now. Right, that is nearly done. I'm just adding a thumbnail. I did a thumbnail with white text, but I preferred it with black text, even though I don't feel like this is one of my strongest thumbnails. I forgot to take any pictures of that week, so yeah, it's just quite a plain one from me, but that's okay. I'm gonna add this to my vlogs playlist. I always do know it's not made for kids. Turn my monetization on, none of the above. I think I do have subtitles for this somewhere, so let's have a look. I always put subtitles on after, so I don't have any right this second. And then let's just go public because it is 5:59. Ignore all the washing in the background. And we can just go public. Right, what I'll do now is I will just get the subtitles for that and I'm gonna just share it on my Instagram story. Captions don't take that long to generate, but let's just put that on my story before I forget. This definitely isn't like my best look that I've had on this channel, but like also, oh wow, I wanted my hair out my face like real bad. I am making my lunches for next week and probably like a little bit of my dinner tonight, to be honest. I'm making summer rolls. They're like Vietnamese rice paper rolls, if you're unsure of what that is. They're like thin rather than like crispy, so like a thin kind of like gummy style roll. I'm making smoked salmon ones. I just wanted something that was like yummy, fresh, delicious, so that's what they look like. I've made these before. Honestly, these are like one of my favourite foods, but I really hate making them because I hate the level of chopping you have to do. It like makes me insane. I just feel like it's really time consuming, but they are really, really delicious. So I'm gonna make smoked salmon ones. This is, I realised, a really small amount of slices. I won't need a lot. I've got like my station set up. I'm gonna put a little bit of warm water just onto a plate. So you don't need to do a lot with these. You just need to like dampen them on both sides like that. You should do them on a tea towel really. And then I like to do a layer of mint, a layer of coriander. I don't have any Thai basil. I would usually put Thai basil in this. Then I'm gonna get a bit of smoked salmon. Then I'm gonna do some raw carrots. I only peeled 1 carrot for this because I didn't want to finely dice a carrot, and as you can tell, probably way too much. The first one's always really botched and overfilled, by the way, so don't judge me. A little bit of cucumber, got some spring onion, and then usually you would do like vermicelli noodles cold, but I didn't want to do noodles, I wanted salad, so I'm going to do some pea shoots and some baby leaves. Fold the sides in, fold the bottom in, and then roll, and that's it. It's not very neat, I'm not gonna lie, but it looks good. And I'm just going to tuck them into this. Oh my god, that one went really well. My favourite place that does them with king prawns, they get the smoked salmon like
really nice looking, so I feel like I should do it a bit longer. Let's try the herbs on the inside. I'm actually going to run out of smoked salmon. I'm really annoyed. I thought I bought a big pack, but I only bought a pack with 4 slices in it. I like a lot of herbs in mine. I like mine also really, really minty. See, once you've got the chopping and stuff sorted, it's really not that bad. I just hate all the matchstick chopping, and I really don't do anything fine enough. Right, let's try that way and that way. That one's a bit smaller. See, that one looks a bit better because you can see the salmon on the outside. Objectively, I suppose it looks better. If you have like butterfly prawns, it looks really nice too. How many of these do you think I'll need for lunch each day? I'm just trying to work out how many I should make. The trick with these is you don't need to dip them till they go super gummy. You just need to dip them enough, and then by the time you wrap, it should be in a good enough state to wrap fully. Oh my god, I've literally only got like 1 slice of salmon left. It's really annoyed me. Anyway, yeah, I'm having these for lunch this week. I'm gonna make like a little dipping sauce to take. Probably only need 3 a day. I think that should do me. I've got 12 in this pack here, so that actually works out really well. I was gonna make a little peanut sauce, but I only have a sweet and salty peanut butter, and I don't know if that would be nice. I haven't wrapped this one well at all. Kitchen towel on top, just so they don't stick to each other. Oh, one of them's split. I'm gonna make 6 for the time being. That's 3 for my 2 office days. That's tomorrow and Tuesday. So what shall I have for dinner tonight? I'm not very hungry. It's because of my ice cream. I know I've spoiled my dinner, haven't I? That one's a bit empty. I'm going to make one more and it's just going to be salad. That works out actually, because I've just got just enough salad. Okay, the salad one is a bit pathetic, but it will still taste good. This looks horrible, but I took the divider out of my snack pack and I've just popped it in there, and that should work really nicely. And then I'll make a little hoisin dip and take that to work tomorrow. I'm going to save the carrots for like a carrot salad type thing. I've got a vinaigrette in the fridge that I made earlier for Doug's dinner, and he didn't use all of it, so I'll take that then. Put these away. I just had a like 70% everything shower because I didn't wash my hair. I'm gonna wait till midweek to do that. I got out of the shower, shaved my legs, oiled, really nice, feeling like really comfy, cozy. It's about 8:30, I think. Yeah, bang on. I am still not hungry. I was toying with the idea of skipping dinner, but that doesn't feel very responsible. I actually just really want like something stodgy like pasta, but again, I'm not very hungry, so I think it's just the idea of it that seems better. What's annoying is I have a fresh food shop in, so like I should use fresh stuff and not have like cupboard pasta. But also I couldn't I? I could save those carrots for tomorrow. Fuck it. I'm gonna have the cheesy, buttery pasta that I want, and I'm gonna save everything else for tomorrow. Do you know what? I think that's what it is. It's not that I'm not hungry. I'm not hungry for what I planned to have. Like, you know, when your mouth doesn't want the same thing as your stomach, they both want the same thing, and it's pasta. But yeah, I'm gonna have that.
It's not just the soup.
The info and standing me up and corduroy anyway. In the space of 1 inch, it's like a squeaky.
I said it was going to be a slow Sunday. It definitely has been. I'm just doing my skincare and getting ready for bed. It's nearly 10 p.m, which is quite late for me, I think, to not be in bed yet, but it's fine. I'm just making a cup of tea. I've literally just been on the sofa watching Sex and the City. I had my pasta dinner and I'm glad I ate food because I wasn't going to. I edited a TikTok that I'm going to post tomorrow, and then what else did I do? I just sorted out some storage space on my laptop because I've got loads of clips that just needed sorting through and deleting. I'm glad I've done that. I don't know what I'm going to wear to work tomorrow, but that's fine. I'll just think about that when I'm in bed. The weather's like hot and windy at the moment. It's not like very nice. It's like it was earlier. And I think I'm going to get into bed and read for a bit. I want to order some books as well. So I'll probably hop on and tell you what I order, because I want to order some secondhand books. Literally just noticed this like massive spot that I'm getting on my chin, which is really, really annoying. I don't know where that's come from. That's like the one I get once a month from my period, but I'm not on my period, so that's great. That's like one of those ones that you can't put a spot sticker on either, which is really annoying. Yeah, I'm gonna order some secondhand books because I went into Waterstones today to get a book I wanted to buy, and I just thought, no, just buy it secondhand. Don't buy it full price. There's a good deal on Wild of Books at the moment as well, so I'm gonna do that. You'll have to excuse if you can see any dry shampoo in my hair. Let's angle the camera down so hopefully you can't see the top of my head. So I've just been book shopping. I think I'm gonna be sensible. I don't get paid for like another 2 days and I'm struggling to decide on books. So I've added them to my basket. I'm gonna save them for later. I'm doing some online shopping on Wild of Books. So I'm gonna join Wild of Books Plus. Basically like 40
$14.99 for the whole year, and you get a bunch of perks, but I ordered from there enough that it seems worth it. So when you join, it's a free pre-loved book under £5. Are you coming to bed?
Yeah, but I've got to get ready and stuff.
Okay, great. I'm just talking about some books. You get free UK delivery on all of your orders with no minimum spend, which is what gets me, because I'm more inclined to order one book with free delivery than I am like trying to buy 6 or 7 to make up for it. You get 10% off all pre-loved books all year, and then it says plus surprise perks and treats. I don't know, it says members save about £20 or more a year, and this is perfect if you buy one book a month, which I definitely do. So yeah, it's $14.99, so I've added that to my basket, and then they've got a buy 3 get 3 free deal on at the moment. So in my basket at the moment, Brokeback Mountain by Annie Proulx. I have wanted to reread this for ages. It's basically like one of my favourite films, one of my favourite books, but I haven't read it since I was in college. I think that counts as my free book under £5. These are all about £3 each as well. I've added Beloved by Toni Morrison because I just read Sula and I love it so much, so I want to read some more Toni Morrison. I've got the newest edition of the covers, but I want to buy the old cover of Beloved, you know, the red one with the like yellow swirly writing. But then also I'm buying The Bluest Eye, which is also a Toni Morrison book, but I'm buying like the new edition because the older editions are a little bit more expensive. I don't know if I should just get all my editions matching even though I don't love them, or like just buy the editions I want. Does that sound really stupid? I don't know, because I already have the edition of Sula. I feel like I should just carry on buying the same versions. Anyway, that's just not a real problem to have, is it? I've never been really fussy about that, but I am getting fussier with it now when I buy physical books. Anyway, Poor Dear by Claire Oshetsky. I've read one of Claire Oshetsky's books before and I really like it. And then another reread, but it's a really old one. It's called Chinese Cinderella and it's by Adeline Yen Ma. It's actually a kid's book. Well, I read it when I was a kid anyway. It's like a non-fiction story of the author's life as an orphan in China, an unwanted girl born in China, and her journey. And I was thinking about it recently because I was thinking about like books that meant a lot to me when I read them, and I'm going to read that and I want to reread it. It's been about 10 years since I've reread it, if not longer. Yeah, maybe actually like 20 years. So I'm going to read that, and then I still need to add another 2 books to my basket, but that's about takes me up to $35.96, so that's including the $14.99 a year. So I think I'm going to wait. I've recently been reading Sunburn by Chloe Michelle Howarth. I've been switching between my Kindle and the physical version of this, and I'm really liking it so far, although I'm not very far in. I think I'm literally only about 5 chapters in. It's taken me quite a while. I've had quite a big reading month this June, so yeah, it's just taken me quite a while to read these kind of last books. And then I'm also listening to Butter on audiobook, so thank you everyone for all your recommendations for that, because had some Audible credits to use up and I didn't know what I wanted to use. I didn't know what I wanted to listen to, so yeah, I'm enjoying that, and I'm glad I'm listening to it, to be honest, because it sounded quite dense when I was looking at the book. It's quite a lot of pages. It's quite a long audiobook as well. So yeah, I think I'm gonna head off to bed because it's nearly 11 o'clock, but yeah, I will order this in a few days. I think I'm gonna have a little bit of a read of my book, and I will see you on the next vlog. Thank you so much everyone for watching. This has been a very slow Sunday. It's been a little bit boring, I think, but hopefully it's a nice change of pace from my usual vlogs, and I'll see you on the next upload. My upload schedule is every Sunday and every other Wednesday, and if you want to follow me on my socials, they're all in the description box below. Have a lovely start to your week, or a lovely time whenever you're watching this. I don't actually know when I'm uploading it, but yeah, I'll see you on the next video. Goodbye.